Okay, I figured out what was going wrong. So what was going wrong was that I was using the wrong microphone. It was using the onboard mic of the laptop, and not the microphone that I bought. So, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the room, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tamashi. We have lots of technical problems here. Last time on Kotor, we became a Jedi. We got a lightsaber. Vaughn got way better at using dual wielding. He's now a melee fighter, despite having no strength at all. We also got this crotchety old Mandalorian, Canderous. We finally gave Karth some clothes. We killed Davik and Calo Nord. Escaped Terrace. We're on Dantooine. Bastil has left the party, which is most unfortunate, but that's okay because we got this, so long as we aren't wearing armor. Okay, so let's talk to that crotchety old Mandalorian.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid.
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I stooped into the
Mandalorians are fight sexual.
dodging
I can
self-guided
relate.
projectiles and beam weapons was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
I want a basilisk war droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know?
Do you know anything about this world?
From what we saw from space, this world doesn't have a lot of people. I couldn't really have found much work here anyway, so I never had an interest. It looks like a farm world. The Republic has thousands of these places. Ones that get by farming crops and hunting herds of native beasts. But I might have underestimated this place. It seems to be more than I thought. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I love you, Kando. Karth, you got anything?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Dantooine's a boring place. It's all plains and herders and small settlements. Perfect for the Jedi to lose themselves in, I guess. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. You got it.
Alright, so we became a Jedi last time on the stream, And we heard something interesting. We are despite only being trained for, 2 weeks, we are one of the most powerful Jedi they have ever trained. Now, there are a couple of reasons for this, but I'm going to go into one of the reasons I believe to be very important, and one that will be very important for KOTOR 2. And it was also important in the original trilogy, though they didn't dwell on it. Because there is more to the life. There's more to life than the Force. And because Vaughn has so much experience not being a Jedi, being a smuggler, hacking, splicing, repairing droids, you know how Luke was a farmer, and knew piloting, and Anakin knew piloting and knew how to work with droids. They were exceptionally powerful Jedi because there was more to them than just being a Jedi. The Jedi codes and the Sith codes are stagnant. There's not a lot of room for growth. There's not a lot to Jedi outside of being a Jedi in the Jedi code. So when you train someone who, well, has an upbringing different from a Jedi, their mind is open to new possibilities. And there's the other thing of, not just that they're more powerful, but they're also more dangerous because they know how to do things outside of the Force. For example, because Luke spent so much of his life without the Force, he approaches things... He's not defenseless when the Force and using the lightsaber isn't an option. And where the hell is my party? Guys! Well, let's talk to you.
Greetings, apprentice. Though I understand you shall not have that lowly title much longer. Master Jar tells me that your progress has been remarkable. Soon he feels you will attain the rank of Padawan. Then you will truly be a full-fledged Jedi. How are you enjoying your training?
It's difficult, but worthwhile.
With power comes responsibility. And only by learning discipline and sacrifice can we truly learn to master our potential. I wish you luck in your training, apprentice. There is much you must yet learn. May the Force be with you.
Okay, I believe... Hang on. I almost forgot that I have Force speed. Need to start using it. Who are you? You've the look of a seasoned Pazak player about you. Damn right. I dabble in it from time to time myself. Care for a game? Not right now. I'm gonna quick save. Care to have a Pazak game with me? Sure, I'll play. It's been a while since we played. 120 credits Rager, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna change my deck up a bit. I like me these. Yeah, I like this deck. I actually like this deck. Hi, Lynn. Glad you can make it. And good morning to you, too. Ooh. I'm still good. No, I'm not. If I hit a 10, I'll bust, and I won't be able to do anything about it. Maybe they'll bust. I can play the +1, but the AI in KOTOR 1 cheats, so it'll likely cheat to match me, and then I'll be down a card. But they might be down a card. Let's take the risk. We'll play one of our +1 -1s. Yeah, I knew they'd cheat to match me. But we're still even. I'm gonna stand here. The AI will pass me, but I'm not willing to go down a card. As long as I don't hit a 10, I should be good. Another 18. I'm gonna stand on 18 and hope they bust and can't fix it. Of course they can! I hate Kotor 1 Pazak. Well, I win. They have the win advantage, but I have the card advantage. We got this. Oh. There we go. Okay. This is bad. Oh, you can stand on 17? You are brave and foolish. Alright, do we hit or do we stand? We're on 18. I have a good feeling the AI will cheat to beat me. Because that's just what they do, especially when they're that far behind. Alright, I'm gonna stand. Let's see if they bust. Nope. They got a perfect 20. Because of course they did. KOTOR 1 cheats. Can't wait to get to KOTOR 2 where the Pazak is so much better. Sure, I'll play. Get rid of these +2s. I want my +1s. I like my +1s. Okay, this is a good hand. It's blackjack, but 20, and you have a side deck where you can increase the card, where you can play cards. And instead of having one card hidden, you can both see each other's card. You can both see what each other's numbers are, but you can't see each other's deck. It's a lot like blackjack, but a bit more, with a few more rules slathered on top of it to make it more complex. And it's also terrible. But it gets way better in the sequel. So. And I can't do anything. I mean, I could match, but I'd be down a... But I guess I'll match. Sure. Just so you don't get an early lead. Alright, I'm up 1, but I don't have the card advantage anymore. I should not have hit. I'm gonna stand on 19, and you're gonna cheat to beat me. Oh! You're gonna cheat to tie me. That's fine. I'm just gonna let him have it. Please bust. Okay. For once, the AI bust. Okay. The AI will cheat to match me. Or they can't. Okay, we won. I'm not playing any more Pazak. I actually hate KOTOR 1 Pazak too much to bother with this. I'll take my 120 credits and run. I also don't want to bog the stream down with too much Pazak. We already had our Pazak stream. No more.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the Council of your rude behavior.
Wait, did I loot this already? Alright, I think it's about time we mosey on outside to the plains proper and actually start doing some side quests. And hopefully find some clothes. I don't think we talked to Nemo last stream.
It is good sometimes to stop and reflect on the beauty of nature and the Force. I am sorry. I tend to get carried away. I do not believe we have met, apprentice. My name is Nemo. Is there something I can help you with?
I hate you both. I both hate and love you both. I have been given a task by the Council.
Indeed. What is it you would like from me?
What do you know about the Tainted Grove?
The Council has told you nothing of the Grove?
No, they have not.
Then it would not be my place to explain its significance. But as the light side can be embodied in living beings, so can the dark. The Grove can be found to the south and east in the plains, but be wary of Cathounds. They may be agitated by the power in the Grove. Is there something else I can help you with?
I would like to know about you.
About me? I am truly flattered. What is it you wish to know?
What do you do here?
I am here by the will of the Jedi Council. I serve the good and, hopefully through that, the people of the Republic.
Are you a member of the Council?
I think perhaps you place an undue importance on rank and hierarchy. Understandable, but regrettable also. We each serve in our place, high or low. Is there something else I can help you with?
Nope, I'd like to get away from you, you tranquil freak. No more talking to Tranquil. I thought we were done with that when I stopped playing Dragon Age. Oh, hey,
Greetings,
Gar.
friend. I think I can safely assume
A lot of my
you
friends
are
are
a
just
member of
suddenly
the
here.
Jedi Order. Has the Council agreed to hear our petition?
I am merely an apprentice, not a Jedi. I am sorry, I do not know.
Oh, I see. I am mistaken. How may I be of assistance?
Who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife, Rilke, here,
A pleasure.
live on one of the northern farms. But the Cathounds and the Mandalorian problem has been getting really bad of late, and we're here to ask the Jedi Council to help.
More than likely, the Jedi Council will sit there and deliberate on what to do. You mentioned Cathounds?
Recently, the Cathounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying farms dry, too. I hear John got hit really bad.
I guess they do.
Too bad about his daughter.
He should have been protecting her better if he wanted to keep her.
Mandalorian beast. Some of us don't like fighting and killing and butchering as much as you. I'm not sure exactly what the Council will do about it, but we need some help with this. I only hope they'll listen to me. Is there anything else you require?
What about John and his daughter?
His daughter was killed by Mandalorians when their farm was raided. He's
What
been
is
taken pretty
what is
hard.
happening,
If
sir?
you want to ask him about it, he's just north
Sir,
of
are
here.
you okay?
It's not my place to say anything else. Is there anything else you require?
Mandalorians? Here?
Ever since the Republic beat them years ago, little groups have been roaming all over the place.
They're pathetic. They're taking scraps when they should be taking worlds.
with the Sith invasion, the Republic doesn't have the manpower to hunt them down. The Jedi are even worse off because Malik has been hunting them specifically. They're worried that he might even be supporting these raiders, so don't want to face them directly. That puts us in a kind of hard situation. Is there anything else I can help you with?
You mentioned Kath hounds.
Recently, the Kath hounds have been acting much more aggressively. They've even attacked some of the settlers. Those Mandalorian raiders have been milking the outlying
Oh my
farms
god,
dry,
the
too.
neck thing's
I
happening
hear John
again.
got hit really bad. Too bad about his daughter.
He should have been protecting her better if he wanted to keep her.
Okay, we already heard this. Who are you?
My name is Gar. Me and my fine wife Rilke here.
A pleasure.
Oh wait, we already had this conversation.
Is
Okay, I must be going now.
farewell then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Okay, I need to show Gar this later. John,
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
what do you know? No, I haven't yet.
Please.
We talked to him last stream. Who are you? Ah, yes, you are a Jedi. I'm grateful that your people arbor me in my times of need. What happened to you? I am a victim, a refugee, you see. I flee. I fled from my world once the Sith fleet comes. They scour the continents, oil the oceans. Sith are bad, yes? Drublic fights, but does not win. Not you to blame, of course, no. The Sith are strong and destroy those who would oppress. Why is the subtitles going so fast? My thanks you have. Oh, bleh. Subtitles have been going blindingly fast lately. I wonder if that has something to do with me turning off buffer effects. You might give something back. After my flight, all I have left to give is my thanks, which your order gladly has. I must be going. I have not been able to read any of the subtitles since I got on Dantooine. Any of the alien subtitles, I mean.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me.
Oh god,
I seem
she
to
has
have
the neck
lost
thing
my
going on too!
Companion, you see?
Your companion?
We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find him. I worry so much. I need him back so badly. I wonder if he... Could he have been kidnapped?
It is possible.
Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have been more vicious lately. No, it must have been someone who could open the door by himself. Come to think of it, the door was locked.
Did something break it down?
No, the door was undamaged and showed no signs of tampering.
Could it have been opened from the inside?
Well, yes, it could have, but he had no reason to run away. His programming...
Your missing companion is a droid?
Well, yes, he is a droid, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my poor passed-away husband that I have left. He is very dear to me, my precious is. I don't know what I'd do without him. He's the only companionship I have on all of Dantooine.
You live alone with this droid.
He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking care of me for the rest of my life. As the last legacy of my husband, for my own personal ease of mind, I need him back. His absence gnaws at me like a gaping wound.
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please, I beg of you, return my droid to me.
You caught that, huh? I will help you find your droid.
Thank you. Thank you, Master Jedi. If you find him, please send him home to me. I need him so much.
I remember this quest, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. Greetings, fellow sentient. I notice that you are not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Adam, a simple merchant with a much noble purpose. Purpose? Yes, purpose. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by Cathhounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I have made this my mission to be. Mission? To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall offer the highest of quality of weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. I am here offering you much in the way of weaponry at low prices. How can any sentient pass up such a bargain? They cannot! Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it you would like from me this fine day? What are you buying? Let's see what you're selling. Yes. Here's the best you can find anywhere on this world. Alright, can I find any armor that is not restricted by force? No. None of this is good for me. Why do you have this? The armor of Cassis Fett. None of this is good for me. Literally none of it. Whoops. Right, where's the speed? Let's get a move on. I want to test these smoldering Jedi talents of mine. Let's show off Wound. I think you missed our force power demonstration from last stream, Blue. Let's use Force Valor. Whoops, nope, didn't mean to do that. Drain life. I know it's strange that a Jedi would have drain life, but bear with it. I assure you Vaughn will be following the light. Nothing evil about this man. Oh no, he saved. Give me some health back, please. Thank you. Hey, BioWare knew what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing when they made this model. Not exactly when they were designing the underwear, because it's hideous. But they knew what they were doing when they designed everything else. Oh wow, Canderous went down? That's shocking. Get up, buddy. Oh god, more Cathhounds. We should probably heal. Ah, Kart's actually full health. He's doing pretty alright for himself. Ooh. I should start using my offensive shock powers. Also, ignore the fact that this new trained Jedi knows Force Lightning. That is totally not a problem. They follow the path of the light. Okay, we need to heal. It'd be nice if my force points regenerated, I don't know, a bit faster. We're level 9. We are... I'm trying to remember. What's the level? We are a level 3 Scoundrel. 6th Jedi Consular. Oh, God. I'm stuck.
Huh?
Canderous, please move. Thank you.
What?
Please tell me there's only one Cath Hound there. If there is, I can just shock it and it'll die.
How'd you like that?
What were you expecting the combat to be like, Lynn? I'm stuck. Ugh. This game. Kotor 1 is so old. Oh, this might be a problem. Turn to Ebon Hawk. Transit back. It's made by the same people. It is using a real-time with pause combat system. Made by the same people who made Dragon Age and Baldur's Gate. In fact, this game is using 3rd edition D&D for its rules. I'm pretty sure this is 3rd edition. In fact, you can see my stat sheet here. -1 in strength, +2 dexterity, 0 in con, +2 to intelligence, +2 to wisdom, +4 to charisma. Please stop running away from me, Cath Hound. Stop! Also, ignore the fact that I'm force choking this Cath Hound. There is nothing wrong with that at all. Vaughn is as light side as can be. No, dark side? What dark side? Vaughn is a practitioner of the light? He's never heard of the dark side. So I explained this mechanic before. So depending on what your alignment is, and Vaughn is slightly light side, he's slightly above neutral. It takes, when you try to use the opposite alignment powers, it costs more. And you can reduce this cost by pumping charisma. Whatever your, if so, say, let's look at our force powers sheet. I'm not getting a reduction here, so as I go more along the light side, these dark side skills would cost more. However, the better your charisma score, the more they will adjust to make sure, the less using the opposite alignment powers cost. So even if I was full light side, it wouldn't be that much of a drain on Vaughn to use dark side powers because he has such a high charisma. Yeah, exactly like a bard. And much like the bard, you can just use whatever spells you want.
Here it is!
I'm stuck again. Game, please let me move. Return to Devon Hawk. I'm not gonna respawn if I do this, right? Transit back. Just that'd be really annoying.
Let's go! Here it is!
I guess I'll use Karth to move us along. Strange Ruins. Can I use Vaughn now? Nope, he's still stuck. Okay. Transit to the Ebon Hawk. Transit back. Yeah, KOTOR 1's really old. It is a classic game, really well loved. Super old though, and broken. Especially on PC. If any of BioWare's old games needed a remaster, it was this one. This game really needed an enhanced edition. Like, I'd say it needed an enhanced edition more than KOTOR 2. Because while KOTOR 2 was unfinished, mechanically KOTOR 2 is a significantly better game. KOTOR 2's biggest problem is that it's buggy and unfinished. But there's nothing, like, anything super wrong with it outside of, you know, just stuff not being there. Which you can fix with modding. You can just add in, because the stuff that wasn't finished was still in the game's coding, just EA wouldn't let Obsidian finish it, because EA is the worst. Which Battlefront? Are you talking about the good one or the bad one that DICE did for EA? First one. I never played the original Battlefront, but I did play Battlefront 2 and I did play Elite Squadron, which are both really fun games. I don't quite remember where I'm going. But I think as long as I just keep using Force Lightning, I'll eventually find out where I'm supposed to go. Dancing Queen's not a very big planet. Thank God I didn't get stuck again. I think anytime I just get into a combat stance, I'm just gonna get stuck, so I'm just gonna keep spamming shot, so I don't have to keep transiting back so often.
Let's go!
My preference for the Star Wars game is always the RPGs, you know. KOTOR 1 and 2, SWTOR. I'm a big fan of, but, you know, RPGs and fighting games. It says so on my, on the stream description and profile, and yeah, and all the other stuff. That's just my preference for games. And I'm stuck again. I shouldn't have engaged that enemy in melee. Apparently, whenever Vaughn engages people in melee, he's just gonna get stuck. And that's just what I'm gonna have to deal with. I don't know why KOTOR 1 is doing this. In fact, I don't even remember this being a huge problem after getting out of, getting off Terrace.
How'd you like that? Time to rumble.
Let's speed this up a bit. Thank you for speed. So if you want to talk about a buggy mess, look no further than Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Because, woof, that game is falling to pieces. But it's a really good game with an excellent story. But I'll also never play it because I cannot stand first-person shooters, even if they are first-person RPGs. They just don't jive with my brain. I believe the GOG version of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines has most of the fixes pre-installed. So if you want to play that game, you should probably get it on GOG.
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah! Okay. Well, these guys gotta go. I don't even feel bad that the Mandalorians killed him. Well, that Mandalorian and these Doros. I'm still going to kill them because they're Mandalorian raiders. He tried to run away. That's adorable. Karth leveled up. Okay. I think we're just gonna keep going awareness for Karth.
Sure.
Blaster Carbine. Let me look at that. Hey, Karth. Whoops. Oh, this is a rifle? Nah. Rather Karth just dual-wield pistols for a while. Okay, so there are 3 non-Jedi classes and 3 Jedi classes. For non-Jedi, there is Scoundrel, Soldier, and Scout. Soldier is basically classical D&D fighter. Scout is kind of like rogue / archer / ranger. And Scoundrel is a rogue. For Jedi classes, you have Jedi Guardian, which is Paladin. You have the Jedi Sentinel, which is... I'm trying to remember the D&D equivalent to that. But I suppose the D&D equivalent to Sentinel would be either Warlock or... What is the Mage Thief hybrid? I can't remember what it is. And the Jedi Counselor is Wizard. So, Vaughn is a soldier multi-classed into... is 3 levels of Scoundrel, 6 levels of Jedi Counselor. So he is essentially a thief wizard. Or a rogue wizard. We already explored this area. I'm gonna kill these calf hounds and go back. Did I miss the grove that I was supposed to be going to? I guess I did. These things are giving 200 EXP a pop. That's not bad. And if they are respawning like I think they are, they might be decent farming. Decent farming, but we're not going to farm. We are going to hit level 20 by the end of this game. It is very hard not. I don't think I've ever run through this campaign without hitting level 20 by the end. Is Nightblade the rogue wizard hybrid? I just can't remember what it is. It's normally what I make a Starian in BG3. Alright, here's the Grove. The Grove is really annoying. Because we had to do it alone. So before we go into the Grove, I'm going to transit back to get my health. To regen all my health and force points. Because we have to do this fight on our own. But first we have to kill some calf hounds. Disengage, please. Target him. Drain life. I need some health back.
That'll show you.
I think it is Spellblade. I think Spellblade is the one. I'm gonna save that because I don't remember if it forces you into a cutscene when you get to the spot. Okay, there's the Sandral ground, so this way is to the Grove. What? Oh, I remember this quest. I won't need to transit back quite yet. You guys in the mood for a murder mystery? Apprentice! You've arrived here. Your arrival here is well timed. What do you want? I am Bullock, a Jedi from the Enclave. I was sent here by the Jedi Council to investigate a killing that took place here a few hours ago. Yes, you do have to play a human in this game. You have to play a human in this game, and you have to play a human in KOTOR too, but in SWTOR you can play many different races. I was going to handle this case myself, but now that you are here, this could be an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate how well you have been learning your lessons at the Academy. Tough you are not yet. Though you are not a full Jedi, perhaps you could assist me in sorting out the truth from the lies. What do you want me to do? Listen to the stories given by two suspects. I have brought an informational retrieval droid with access to the archives both at the Jedi Enclave and the planetary capital. I will use my wisdom and experience to offer you some guidance, but I will not solve the case for you. There is little benefit if you do not solve this problem yourself. Consider each man's account and check the facts with the information droid. Once you have gathered all the evidence you think you need, run through the possible scenario with me. If you are unable to come to a satisfactory resolution, then I will take these men to the Enclave and deal with this myself. According to the accounts of the participants, these three men were out here in the field together earlier, before the clouds broke. I find that very odd. For most people would seek shelter indoors when the sky is filled with dark storm clouds, as it was earlier today. But that is not the most puzzling aspect of the case. 2 other men were found at the scene when I arrived. One was Hadon Gold, he was unarmed. The other was Richard Lissoff, who was carrying a hunting laser. Whoops. Both men say they did not do anything, and they came across the body, but both also accused the other. Obviously, there is more to this than what has been told. What we have been told. Is there anything I should know? There's one last thing. When I arrived, Adam was holding his side and Richard was favoring one of his legs. You should do well to remember this as we progress through the case. Richard was... So one has an injured leg, one has an injured side. Let's talk to Richard Lissoff first.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lissoff. Maybe you can figure this out.
I think I wasn't too far off. Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with? And
well, it sounds like you killed him.
To the prison he belongs in.
So, Handon Gold, what's your account?
Greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
No.
Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer?
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Information droid.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lissoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
What did you find? Tell me about these plains.
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Calfhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by calfhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I will ask more questions later.
Very well. I will.
So I need to talk to Bullock again. Yes, is there something I can do to help you in this investigation? Tell me what happened here. He was shot in the back by a blaster rifle. A rifle was found lying near his body with bloodstains on it. Adam Gold was unarmed. Both men say they do nothing. Haddon was holding his side, panting, and Rickard was favoring one of his legs. So let's talk to, Handon, because he was holding his light. Let's see if I can talk to them some more.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
What did you see happen again?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave.
Okay, that's what he said. Rickard.
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Irias. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Cath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Irias was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock says you're limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious.
I want to ask you something else.
So, what do you want to know?
What did you see happen?
Well, I was out hunting Irias south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right.
That's a lie,
so
because
it
it was storming
I shot,
and cloudy.
When I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Irias in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
That's all for now.
Right.
Let's see if I can ask the informational droid again. Anything?
Is there any other...
Okay, I can't ask the droid any questions right now. Bullock. Rickard is lying. I want to discuss the murder. Very well. Rickard is lying. Why do you believe that? It was cloudy. There was no sun glare. Yes, well done. It was very cloudy this morning. If it had happened as Rickard said, the sun would not have been visible at the time of the killing. We seem to have caught Rickard in a bit of a lie. There's nothing that says they can't both be killers or neither of them are. I think I was correct in assuming you could help with this case. This lie doesn't prove Rickard is guilty, but I think you have taken the first step in unraveling this mystery. We should proceed on to the next point. We need to find a motive for the killing. Maybe we should talk to the men about their relationship with the victim. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witness. Let's see if we can ask the informational droid anything.
Is there any other info?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
I'll talk to you later. Andon.
How can I be of further assistance?
You knew Calder better than you admit. You rented a speeder with him.
But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him.
Punch his face in? Why?
My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
I want to ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why would someone want to kill him?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him.
Okay, so that's a lie, because you just told me he was cheating on...
would make me want to kill him.
He was... Your wife and him were cheating on you. No one says you killed him, yet. No, I'm just gonna call him a liar. You wanted to kill him for having an affair with your wife.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Netic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
That's all for
Of
now.
course.
Rickard?
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
Want to ask you something else?
What do you want to know?
Why were you out here again?
I told you already, didn't I? Was in my blind.
Okay. Want to ask you something else? Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush.
Want to ask you something else? You thought Calder was cheating you.
Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are.
You can deny it, but there was bad blood between you.
Right. So,
can I ask you anything else? Why would someone want to kill him?
You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. Now, we...
Is there anything else I can ask the droid? Nope. Where... Bullock? I have... Yes, there's something. I want to discuss the murder. We know Rickard lied about the sun blinding him while he was shooting, but we need more to go on. Let's examine the relationship between each man with the victim. Annan told me he barely knows the victim. On the other hand, Rickard and the victim were business partners. However, according to Rickard, they got along quite well. On the surface, neither man seems to have a motive for killing. Handon is lying. Why do you believe that? He knew his wife was cheating on him. Well, that certainly is a motive for murder. The case is taking shape. However, you mustn't jump to any quick conclusions. Perhaps we should now focus on the murder weapon itself. You might want to see what information the witness and the information droid can provide you about the blaster found near the body. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witness. Hey, droid.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon found on the scene.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Kotor. Is there any other information you need?
It did not belong to Calder. What did you find out about the body again?
My preliminary analysis. Is there any other...
We already know their connections.
There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago. Swore Farm, is there...
Wait.
Is there
hang on. Okay. I'll ask you more questions later. I think we're gonna go back to Handon.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Iriaz can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Rickard.
So, what do you want?
Well, what about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though.
I'm so happy I brought Canderous with me.
Rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Wanna ask you something else?
So. Right.
Hey. Can I ask him about his side again?
How can I be
Are you holding your side again?
Injured?
Let's talk to Bullock again. Because I think we have everything we need. I want to discuss the murder. So what have you determined about the weapon found by the body? The blaster is Handon's, but he reported it stolen. So the blaster could be linked to anyone. I'm afraid that is not very helpful. Maybe this case is too complicated for you to solve. You have done well, but maybe this is beyond your training. Perhaps it would be best if I return to the Enclave and handle this myself, unless you wish to continue your investigations. Let me get more information on the blaster. When you've gathered all the information you need, come back to me and we can try to determine what happened.
Is there any other information?
Is there a report about Handon's blaster being stolen?
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? There.
Hey, Handon, you lied about there being a report.
How can I be of further assistance?
What do you know about the weapon found by the body?
That blaster was... I hardly have enough... Even... I wouldn't... How...
Can I... Okay, so I can't confront him about that. But look, he lied about that report. I want to discuss the murder. The blaster is Handon's. He lied about it being stolen. So we have caught Handon in a lie. Interesting, but I think we may need one final piece of the puzzle. There was blood sample on the weapon that has been sent back for analysts just before you arrived. Perhaps you could inquire with the information droid about it. If there's anything else you need, I will remain here while you question the witness.
Is there any other
Tell me about the blood sample.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information? There.
I think we can solve the case with that information. I want to discuss the murder. I assume the blood on the weapon belongs to the victim, but I want to be thorough. What have you learned about the blood on the weapon? It didn't belong to the victim. This is surprising, so the blood must belong to one of the suspects, but which one? It's Handon's blood. Why do you believe that? He is clutching his side. Handon has been moving oddly since I arrived. Perhaps we should examine him a little more closely.
Hey, what are you doing?
There is blood, and it appears to have suffered some sort of blaster wound to his side. It would seem there is one logical scenario. Handon killed Calder for having an affair with his wife. Rickard was out hunting and accidentally shot Handon after he killed Calder. No, they are both guilty. Bold conclusion, one most people would not arrive at, but we are not like most people. We are Jedi. Still, I would like to know how you came to this conclusion. We know Calder was having an affair with Handon's wife, but what possible motive could Rickard have for wanting Calder dead? Rickard thought Calder was cheating him in business. Yes, well done. Both men had a reason to want Calder dead. This is my theory of this morning's events. Both men knew Calder would be out here this morning, and each plotted to kill him. Handon found him first and shot him because of the affair Calder was having with his wife. Shortly after, Rickard arrived on the scene. From a distance, he saw Handon and thought it was Calder, so he shot him in retaliation for the credits Calder had cheated him out of in their business. Handon would have dropped his blaster, the one we found at the scene, covered in blood. He probably thought Rickard was going to kill him, so he called us, hoping he could convince us it was Rickard.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
That is enough. The culpability of both of you in the murder and attempted murder of Calder is evident. Additionally, Rickard Lussoff can be charged with aggravated assault and attempted murder of Handon Gold. I place you both under arrest of the Jedi Order and will escort you to the holding facilities of the Jedi Enclave. You have done well here. It is obvious you have been studying your lessons carefully. I'll be sure to inform the Jedi Council of your performance in this little test.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Good day, and may the Force be with you. I hope you guys enjoyed that little excursion. Alright, back to trying to purify the grove, which is why we were actually out here. more calf hounds. Wound. So wounds technically counts as stunned, I believe. So whenever I wound / force choke something, I should have the ability to get backstab damage. Didn't get a chance to see the damage numbers. I need to heal. We need to spam drain life. Like our life depends on it, because it does. Drain life.
What I do. Time to rumble.
There we go. That should be enough health.
Time to rumble. You asked for this.
Canderous, what are you doing?
Huh?
I might need to reload. This encounter went way too bad. I'm actually not sure because I've never failed that investigation. Maybe I can look that up someday. And I can mention it next stream. Okay, this is the way. Somewhere around here is progress. I need to just start spamming Force Lightning. I can't be screwing around with these things. I need to just spam Force Lightning. I can't be screwing around with these enemies. They are way too dangerous for that.
You asked for this.
I'm gonna quick save and then transit back because my health is not looking too good, and neither is my force points. Transit back. I'm not screwing around with these calf hounds anymore. I want to get a move on.
You asked for this.
Oops. No, 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 no. Let's transit back. Nice that the game lets me get effectively a full refill.
I don't like that.
Please, combat end. Nope, combat's not gonna end. We have to kill this thing.
How'd you like that?
That'll show you.
Alright, we made it. So the annoying thing about this encounter that we're about to do is that we have to do it alone. Hopefully Vaughn's strong enough to do that. I remember this hard mode playthrough has essentially been what my playthrough was like my first time through. And I died here a lot my first time through because the character I made was not good at fighting. However, something I do know is shields are king.
I will be your doom!
So the first thing we're going to do is put on shield, because as I mentioned earlier in this playthrough, shields can defend you a bit against lightsabers. Now, we have a really high score, so I'm going to try and force push her over, and hopefully stun her. She saved, which is a bit annoying. Force speed. Force valor. Alright, I'm gonna try and push her over and hope she doesn't save. She didn't save that one, so I can get some good backstab damage here while she's stunned. I'm gonna try wound and hope she doesn't save. She didn't, which means I get some more backstabs, because wound lasts longer than force push.
You are strong. Stronger than me, even in my darkness.
I can't believe I first tried it. This is not an easy fight. Who are you?
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine.
You embrace the dark side. Why?
When I slew my master, Kotor, I knew I could never go back. And now I revel in my dark power. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or so I had thought.
You slew Kotor, your master.
Yes. I struck her down in the middle of training, consumed by my anger, embracing the power of hate. But it was not enough. What is it you want? Why do you bother me?
I just want to talk.
Talk? You who have beaten me so easily just want to talk? I do not believe it. Kill me now while you still have the power.
I have no desire to kill you, Juhani.
You do not? I am pathetic. I sit here and think myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am nothing. There is no way I could be turned back. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is only because I was not good enough to meet their standards. I never have been.
Come now, Juhani. You are a beautiful young woman who has much talent.
I thank you for your kind words, Jedi. I seem to still have much to learn, both about being a Jedi and about myself. But I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. I wish that my master had not suffered because of me.
It is not your fault, Juhani.
I only wish things could have been different. If she were alive now, there would be so much I would say to her. So much I would apologize for. How can the Council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Not worry, Juhani. they will surely take you back.
I should convince them that I am truly repentant, that I am willing to forsake the dark side. And maybe, just maybe, they would accept me back. Do you think they would? Could it be possible after what I have done?
Of course it would. They would always accept you back.
I thank you, Master Jedi. I will return to the Council then. I shall submit myself to their judgment and hope they will forgive me. Again, I thank you. I am sure I will hear great things about you in the future.
Okay, so my first playthrough, I killed the fuck out of her. It is such a pain in the... You saw how many persuasion checks there were, right? It is such a pain in the ass to convince her to come back to the light. But you'll notice... skills... persuasion... Our persuade's kind of ridiculous. Our persuade score is 16. So yeah. In fact, let's pump persuade and repair again. And let's get a new power. What am I in the mood for? We could get Force Lightning, we could get Choke. I'm a big fan of Choke, because Choke's really good for the build that I'm playing, because Choke enables you to effectively get backstab damage anywhere, because it acts like a stun. So if you get a successful Choke roll, you can, get back... I forget what I was talking about. Just looking at chat. So Choke's really good. Force Lightning's really good. All of these are really good. I'm tempted to get the next point in Force Speed, because I believe at this point we get a third attack roll every turn. But I like Force Lightning because it lets me clear a room. I'm kind of in the mood to just start getting crowd control, so I think Force Lightning for now. Because I want to clear rooms faster. And that's what I'll go with for now. Well, you know, Jedi are all about forgiveness and trying to redeem people. So yeah, she may have killed her master. It is better to bring someone back from the dark side than punish them. The Jedi numbers are dwindling. They kind of can't afford to just keep punish a Jedi who's repentant. See? Light side. Super light side. Do you see Force Lightning here? I don't see Force Lightning here. Get back to the Evanhawk. Back. Let's try and explore the rest of... Canderous got a level up? I didn't notice you getting a level up. Skills. Just keep going, treat injury. Because you're worthless in anything that is not fighting. I think we go power attack again. Because you like to power attack a lot. Even though you're not particularly great at it.
What?
Oh, wait, what? I walked over here, and I got shot at. Well, time to start showing off that area clear move I just got. I'm dead. Let's, actually, you know... Oh my god, I didn't save. I didn't save after beating her.
I will be your doom!
thought I did. Alright, that'll give me a chance to buff up. Ah! Please tell me I saved. Wound. Miss. No, 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 no. Wound again. There we go. Okay, I think had I not gotten in those backstabs, she would have killed me with that flurry. If I didn't get those hits in, that flurry would have absolutely killed Vaughn. I told you this fight's not easy. I just killed her before she got a chance to do anything. Who are you? Talk. Persuade. Persuade. Persuade.
Maybe, do you... I would...
Ugh. Let's save again. I thought I saved after that fight. Persuade repair. Force lightning. So I need some area AoE. I need some room clearing. Canderous. Treat injury. Here's a power attack.
Yes?
I didn't loot this body this time around. Some med packs. And some battle stints. I guess what they expect you to do to beat that fight, if you're new, is go over here to those stimulants, to this corpse here, get those stimulants, start chugging drugs, and then be on your way. We did it without drugs. I think that's the first boss we've done without just stabbing ourselves with a bunch of drugs. I feel really proud of this.
How'd you like that?
Alright, so where haven't we been? Disengage, try and move around to the back.
Let's go!
There we go. Alright, I'm going to transit back to get my force points back. And spam force lightning now that I know that there are enemies there. Force speed. Force valor. Okay. That's all my buffing moves. I keep forgetting that Vaughn doesn't have that many buffs. He's very much a buffer, debuffer, and ranged spellcaster. Now we can show off the true power of Force Lightning. The ability to just clear rooms. Now that I am properly buffed up. There we go. Some med packs. Frag grenade. I don't really use grenades anymore, so I can start selling those. Got that Mandalorian data pad. Someone wanted that. Also, another Chinese strength amplifier. What's that do? +2 strength. Now you might be thinking, I should give that to someone like Canderous. That is going on Vaughn. So now he has a +0 to strength. He's no longer has a -1 on his attack modifiers in melee. Still no clothing I'm willing to wear, though. I think if we go back to the Jedi Enclave, we'll finally get some Jedi robes at long last, so I can stop running around in my underwear. I know, Blue, it is such a shame, but they're also hideous. And I'd like to not be looking at these anymore. Is that the full area? I think that's everything. Well, I think at this point we just... Oh, we haven't been here before. I guess we can kill these things, and then be on our way.
Let's go!
No, no, no. I wish I could zoom out. Here we go.
How'd you like that?
It's so annoying. I'm trying to get these guys in a line. And Vaughn's stuck again. I need to drain life to get some health back. Canderous is down. Karth, why? Why did you do this, Karth? I'm not helping you. Why would you aggro more, man? Canderous is down. I'm limping over here. What is wrong with you? You gun-toting maniac? Alright, let's transit back. Yeah, we found that droid.
How'd you like that?
Fun. That'll show you.
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistant droid.
Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Are you Elisa's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
Weren't you kidnapped?
No, I ran away of my own free will. But I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
Is she crazy?
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people, and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
What, are you suicidal or something?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people, please. Will you destroy me?
So, I don't know how Vaughn would handle the situation. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I feel like there's a way to make 2 go well, so I'm personally leaning towards 2. I think just having these 2 talk it out, would be a good idea. So I'm personally leaning towards 2, guys. But I will leave this in your hands. Okay. No, you should go back to her.
But why?
She is lonely and needs your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Alright, I don't remember if there's... Oh wait, here's the cave. We need some crystals, because I need a second lightsaber. Also, I'm not personally a big fan of green as a lightsaber color. My preference is red in main hand, purple in offhand, which I believe is actually canon for the main character of KOTOR 1. They had a red lightsaber in main hand, purple in offhand. Eaten by cats on the way back. This cave's a lot darker than I remember. Can you guys even see anything? We shouldn't be in here too long, so I would have try and bear with it, guys. I don't know why it's this dark. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need to apparently be taking this encounter more seriously. Where's my usables? That didn't even heal me that much. Med pack. Alright, I need to back off. And start spamming lightning. I don't think anyone's currently hitting me. Nope, that thing is. So let's deal with it first.
You asked for this.
No, don't rush into melee. What are you doing? Stop it. So let's from here. Oh, I'm out of force powers. Oh no, Vaughn died. What hit him? I can't see anything. Oh, Karth. I don't remember when I last saved. So, you're gonna have to finish this fight with Kando.
How'd you like that?
Yes?
Vaughn, please stand up.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna save again. Let's see if we can get some crystals.
Here. Here.
So I believe smashing the Kinrath eggs is how you get the red crystal color. So I think Star Wars lore, at least back during this time, was that the blood of the Kinraths is what turns the crystal color red. I think we're about done. Oh, there's one more egg here. I just can't see it because it's so dark. Karth! Canderous! Please move!
Huh?
Oh, God. Canderous is stuck. Okay.
Yes?
Guys! Can you not? Can you please stop?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Karth, move over here.
Yes?
This keeps happening. Alright, I think we're done now. I don't see any more eggs to smash. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by more Kinraths on the way out, because Vaughn is on his last legs. Let's transit back. This will also fix Canderous being stuck. So glad KOTOR 2 doesn't have this problem. But the downside to that is KOTOR 2 also doesn't have the transit back function. But to make up for that, they do have out-of-combat regen.
Let's go!
Alright, did we explore this map in its entirety? Or is there more here?
How'd you like that? This is gonna be fun.
Wait, am I getting... No, that has to be wrong. For a second, I thought I was actually getting sneak attack damage from Force Lightning. I must be seeing things. That can't be a thing. Karth, do you have any talent in demolitions? Nope. That's not going to be useful for you.
What?
I could probably put that on mission. I think she does. It's the same thing. I guess I could put that on Canderous, if he doesn't have anything better. Nope, same thing. Karth, you can have it.
Sure.
Credits, some mines I'm gonna sell because I don't use mines ever. Let's save just so I don't have to redo that again if I get ambushed. Oh god. Karth? It looks like it's gonna be up to you to save the day. Or it won't be. We're gonna reload that save. Transit back. Because I need my force points if I'm gonna be doing this fight. Because that enemy is clearly unique. Oh, it's resistant to force powers, huh? Good to know. Are you resistant to choking? Hold on. Not drain life. Wound. Yep! It's resistant to force powers. Unfortunately, I'm a wizard. So, you being immune to my wizard bullshit is a bit of a problem. Karth, please tell me you can do this. Karth, you got this. You got this, buddy. Okay, you don't got this. Okay. Transit back. I'm gonna save it this time after I do that. This Cathound's clearly gonna be a problem. Hard mode. Hard mode's killing me. Let's buff everyone up. Let's try this again. No. I wanted you to, you know, hit them all with that lightning. There we go. Please, ugh. The fact that you're resistant to everything I do sucks. I put on that Mandalorian melee, right? I did. Time to use it. That's a bit of a buffer. If I could just hit it, I'll get some sneak attack damage. But it's so fast. Why is this thing harder to kill than the actual boss of this area?
Ready?
This thing is harder to kill than Johani.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
How'd you like that?
Heart's down. I really hope that thing doesn't respawn when I transit back. Because I wasted so much healing on that thing. Alright, transit back. Did I explore all the grove? I did. I think now we're just gonna go back to the council and hopefully get some Jedi robes so I stop running around naked. For speed. Alright, let's go. I was kind of hoping we'd be done with Tatooine this stream. It might not happen. Alright, I'm back. Who do I talk to confirm that, you know, I finished my training? Czar?
You have done well, my pupil. The ancient grove has been purified, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted. Because of you, she walks once more in the light. But though she was saved, do not dismiss what happened to her. Juhani is both dedicated and true to the ideals of the Order, yet she was still vulnerable to the dark side, as are we all. She struck her master in anger during her training, and injured her greatly. But it was Quatra's choice to test Juhani this way, and it seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our Order.
And Karth got a level up for that. I guess we keep going. Awareness. Beats. Toughness. Just so he dies less.
Sure.
Did I finally get my Jedi robes? Oh, thank God. These look pretty alright. Right, guys? Let's see if we can make another lightsaber. We can upgrade the one we currently have. Chance to stun. Now, I would like red in my offhand. Totally light side. Pay no mind to this. I need to. I don't remember where I get a purple crystal. Maybe we'll do the final boss without armor. How about that, Blue? Because I remember that fight's pretty easy. I shouldn't say that. We're playing on hard, and hard mode has been tripping me up a lot. But I think I can make that. We can do that fight armorless. All right, Bastila.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Vandar.
It is good to see Juhani has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When
All right,
we
back
heard
to
of
the plot.
ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Tatooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending him in the first place was a mistake. The Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
Karth mentioned something about that, and we also, I believe that was our first vision, was Revan's death.
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now, and without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you.
Hey, we can take back Bastila. In fact, Bastila can't be removed from the party right now. I think Bastila Canderous is how I'm gonna go. For now, anyway.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Dantooine. They must be punished.
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing. How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
Ah, you Jedi are good for nothing but talk. I shall only wait so long before I take action on my own.
As dangerous as the threat from Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi cannot simply abandon our other responsibilities. The Council has promised Alan Matale we will look into a son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan, you may want to investigate this matter.
I shall look into it at once.
If Shen Matali is not returned to his father, it may ignite a savage and bloody feud between the Matali and Sandral estates. We must not allow that to happen.
Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not a cloistered order. Our influence and teachings must spread beyond the walls of our academies.
It is in the real world that we truly prove ourselves worthy of the title Jedi. You would do well to remember this, young Padawan.
The task has its own importance. It may also serve to divert our minds for a short time. Something which carries its own rewards.
Alright, Bastila has a few levels, I believe. Yeah, she's got at least 2 levels on her. Dex. Oh, no, 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 no. No, back. We actually need to do one in Charisma. Alright, so... I'm just gonna treat injury with Bastila. Because she's gonna be our healer and buffer whenever she's in the party. Finally, she's getting to the last level of 2-weapon fighting, which she desperately needs because her lightsaber is a dual blade. We'll go Night Valor first, and then next level we'll get Burst of Speed. There we go. Bastila's all set. Give her a lightsaber back.
Sure.
Alright, all is right with the world. Whoops. I actually lost chat. Hold on. Alright, this is, I believe this is pretty much, this is the second lap. Yeah, this is the second to last thing we gotta do before we can leave the planet. So maybe, just maybe, we can make it off the planet this stream. If you haven't already, and you're enjoying the stream, please hit the follow button. I spent quite a lot of time getting that follow notification working. And I always enjoy hearing it. Alright, got chat back. And I hope you're all having a fun time with the stream. Ooh, cat hounds. Oh my god, it's running away. I almost feel bad. Now, I assure you all, this is not a dark side playthrough. However, if you guys want me to go dark side on this quest, I will not say no to it. I will not say no to it at all. I will simply tell you what the dark side thing is when it comes up, and say, let your hearts decide. Kando, where are you, buddy? Where'd you go? So I've been purposely avoiding this place all stream, because we can't do anything here until now.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alan Matale.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain the Sandrels are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
What happened to the droids?
My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived.
At least you're efficient.
It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
You are jumping to conclusions.
Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
Make it 2,000 and you have a deal.
2,000? Your greed is outstripped only by your utter lack of any sense of proportion, Jedi.
2,000. Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly need so many credits for?
For that
Did you
price, I
see
could
the
purchase
starting
enough droids
vendor?
to destroy the entire Sandral estate. 2,000 is out of the question. Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including razing the entire Sandral estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
Dark side point is gained. I assure you, this is just to reassure you all, this is not a dark side run. Alright, so where is the estate? I'm guessing it's this way. Wait, no, I'm going the wrong way. Hang on. Maybe I can be like, hey, can I have those 1,000 credits now? Ugh. It's too greedy. I should have accepted that donation right away. What can I do? Von's a bargaining man. If it meant so much to him, he should have paid more.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Yeah, I'm sure there were 20 of them. I mean, 50. No, wait, 100.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat-hound, but they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing.
Yeah, cat-hound slaying. Oh, perfect. They're all in a line. Or not, I guess. I'm having a real problem getting Force Lightning to proc. The AoE aspect of it to work. It's the right way. Probably not the right way. No more fighting mobs. I'm just gonna keep wandering around till I figure out the right way. Nope, no more fighting mobs. I want to get a move on. I really want to get off Dantooine today. I guess we'll fight this encounter. I thought we already did this one. Didn't you hear me? I said no more fighting mobs.
You cannot win.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
I think not. There we go. Force Lightning's proccing. And I'm dead. One swing, probably. Let's reload that, and let's buff up a bit before we do this. There we go. Buffed up.
Ah, so now I will...
Buffed up and ready to go. Oh no, you don't.
You cannot win. You shall.
Hopefully he does not resist this wound. Oh, you're resistant to force powers, huh?
You're dead.
How about a push? Nope, still resistant. Why are you so focused on attacking me? And he one-shot me again.
I'm here.
Bastila was right here. She would have given you a fight. Candace, can you do this? Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm here.
Night Valor. Energy resistance. Or shield. Go.
What?
Ah,
now
I will...
What can I do?
No. Run. This guy is just like a wrecking ball. What is this man? Oh no, I got the bug again. He is one-shotting everyone. What even? Okay. I guess I gotta wear this Mandalorian melee shield if I want to survive even a single hit.
Ah, so
Let's equip that shield again from the menu. Even with the shield on, 2 hits.
I'm here.
Seriously, what is this guy's deal?
Yeah?
This fight was not like this on my first playthrough. I don't even remember who this guy is. away.
Me.
Clearly we gotta use hit and run tactics if we want to kill this guy. He's just beefing through my powers. He's a beefy boy Mandalorian, is he? Ugh. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe beefy, but you're slow. Gotcha. Wow, that fight was rough. I had to run my ass off just to not die in one hit. Ooh, and some lightsabers. And is that a purple crystal? No, that's blue. That's fine. I'll eventually find a purple crystal I can put in here. But for now, we'll rock red and blue. You know, like that. I'm pretty sure that was what Anakin was dual-wielding at the end of Attack of the Clones. I don't remember because I hate that movie. In fact, I just go as far as to say Attack of the Clones is the worst movie I've ever seen. Where are the sandals? I'm gonna try and go back through this cave again and see if I can find a purple crystal. Nope. Does not seem to be one here. Maybe it's something I get later? I don't remember. At least now it makes sense why that guy was so tough to beat. He had 2 lightsabers on him. Alright, straight ahead is the Sandwell Estate. I need to drain life off of him, or I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna transit back anyway, because Von's stuck. Ugh. I can't remember if I saved it after I beat that guy. Just in case.
That'll show you.
Oops, Swan has leveled up. Persuade and Repair. That's the only thing we'll be leveling as far as skills go for the rest of the game. Alright, I think we go choke now. Yeah. That's not going to be helpful for anything we'll be doing here, because I'm pretty sure everything we'll be fighting for the rest of the planet is droids, which are immune to choking. Because, you know, they don't have lungs.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Santos are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Matales, but I must speak to Nurik.
Nurik left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nurik will meet with you there.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you wish to speak to me.
I'm here on behalf of the Jedi Council. I'm investigating the disappearance of Shen Matale.
I brought my family here to find peace and safety, not to be harassed and treated like common criminals. Your council has no authority here, and I respectfully ask you to leave this property at once.
This guy isn't telling us something. He might even be lying. I don't trust him.
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You realize you're talking to a space cop, right?
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
You know something about Shen's disappearance?
My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassis disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to Shen?
My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Look, I only want to find Shen.
You must understand that Father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Quit stalling and get to the point.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassis.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed of this at once.
No. Since Cassis went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassis. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your families?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassis and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Alright, let's, I can't remember. Does it open this door? No, it's the back door. I know she's at the back entrance, but I wanted to make sure I can just walk through. Alright, to the back door we go. Whoops. That's a dead end. I suppose I should just clear the fog of war here. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Came out swinging, huh? No one can deal with these mines. Can I, like, bring in mission? No. Well, at least I can disable them.
No problem. Got it.
Head back. Oh, hey! It always brings a smile to my face when a droid just, or someone just starts shooting at me, and the game pauses. Like, I open a door, something starts shooting at me, and because the game pauses whenever combat is about to start, I can't describe it. I can't think of the word right now, but it's like a perfect cut is the best term I can think of right now. Alright, let's level up Canderous. Good injury. Feats. What feats am I in the mood up for? Get improved power attack, because he likes to power attack a lot, and he's not very good at it. Well, now he is. Alright, we'll go treat injury awareness for Bastila. Bastila is a melee fighter, so she'll be a melee fighter and buffer. But I think Night Speed is what we want for Bastila right now, since she's going to be in melee. Is this the one that gives her... Yes, an extra attack per round. And better defense. So now she actually has business being in melee.
What?
Canderous, do you have any talents for splicing? Nope. Okay.
Yes?
Guess I'll use a couple of spikes for this. Hallway. No, I will not spend 10 spikes to corrupt the droids. That is not a worthwhile trade. I always love that the game just gives you the opportunity to kill yourself at these terminals every chance it gets. Alright, there's nothing else we can do here. Except download area map, which I'm not going to do, because the Fog of War tells me where I have and haven't been.
No problem. Got it.
Force Lightning is so useful. what's that? +3 to will, +2 awareness, and this is +4 awareness. Eh. That's probably gonna be good for mission.
Sure.
If we ever bring her out into the field. Pretty sure she has good awareness. And where we could give it to Karth. I think I'm pumping awareness on him. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, hey.
So there.
I have a bunch of points in repair. I could reactivate this droid. Optimize targeting systems. Engage in patrol. There we go. Have your fun, droid. Go and be free. I think I've killed most of the things in the estate, so that droid's not gonna do much. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Thank you, Autumn.
Please, find
Perfectly
Shen and
cut
rescue him
blaster
before my
bolt.
father
That's
does
what it
something he
is.
will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry.
Not
You
anymore,
are
lady.
Shen's only hope.
Why do you care about Shen?
Shen and I, well, we have been taught by our families to hate each other, just for being related to our fathers. But I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from his father. And Shen was so charming, so sweet. He didn't care at all that I was a Sandral. He just accepted me for who I was, with no reservations. We talked and met again.
So yeah,
over
the story's
months
Romeo and
fell in
Juliet
love.
now.
My brother Cassus met him too, and they were beginning to become friends. But then this whole mess had to happen. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
I'm pretty sure we've been through here, right? Wish KOTOR 1 would, you know, just tell me. Cut as a Gamorrean squeals? Ooh, I'm gonna have to look out for that. Oh, no, 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 don't try and pick it up. You're not gonna be able to pick that up, Vaughn. Hey, what if Night Valor... Now my demolitions is a 10. Could I remove it now? I can! Okay, if I want to remove... I can actually... With Night Valor, Vaughn can actually remove... mines now. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind.
No problem.
See? Being a Jedi makes... See? Having skills in other things, plus being one with the Force, super powerful.
No problem.
That's why Luke is so
Got it.
dangerous. And Anakin. And our boy right here. We've opened everything. We've been everywhere. Let's go get a... What's his face? Sandral? Was that his name? Shen. That's it.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
That's okay, Blue. The last thing we're gonna do for this stream is this. And maybe later tonight we'll finish. We'll finish Dantooine. Because I do want to finish Dantooine today. I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
I'll go speak with Rahasia.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm gonna get these two outside, but you guys are gonna decide their fate. I'm gonna be completely hands-off. Now I need to remember where she is. Does it show me on the map? Holding cell is there. Well, if I walk around, I'll eventually find her. She's in one of these rooms. Shen's there. There she is.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
Come with me, Rahasia. It's the only way Shen will leave the estate.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it. But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Alright, I'm losing my patience for this he said, she said nonsense. Alright, Shen.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
Pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Alright, gang.
You're safe.
It's up to you what happens
Thank goodness
here.
you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
It was no problem. How do we want... We were promised a reward, so should we go that? I think that's what Vaughn would say here. He is very greedy and money hungry. Okay.
What? You're just doing this for the reward?
How could you? I thought you...
Oh, it's time for drama.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandral!
Nurik! Alan! I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
So, 1, 2, or 3, guys. How we doing this? 3? That's 1 vote for 3. 3? Why don't you just shoot each other and get it over with?
No, Father, don't do this!
We don't always need to be fighting like this.
It's gone too far for that, Rahesia. Alan has crossed the line one too many times.
Ha! For what you've done to me and my family, I will see you dead and rotting in the ground.
Do not act too hastily. This does not have to end badly. If you fight, you will all be killed. The only way either of you will end this is with blood. How we doing this? Still 3? That's 1 vote for blood. Yup. Okay, the only way either of you will end this is with blood.
I'm glad somebody finally said what we've all been thinking.
Are you mad? They will slaughter each other.
No, don't! This has all gone horribly wrong somewhere. Alan, what can we be thinking? How could we have let this go this far? We are at each other's throats now, fighting over our children's lives when they are old enough to live their own.
He is my son. How can he disrespect my wishes like this?
Well, you know, Nurik, Alan actually did kill Cassis. 2, your son has his own life, Alan. 3, you can't control your children forever. I assume you all want 1. Is 1 what you want? Two would hurt any parent. Is 2 what you guys are going for? Because I won't lie, I'm kind of in the mood for 1. One just to see what happens? You know, Nurik, Alan actually did kill Cassis.
What?
No, no! I never did anything to your son.
I knew you were lying, you dog. And to think I thought it might not have been you. So I'll take your son from you.
Father, no! Don't do it!
Die!
Shen!
Kill them! Kill them all! I'll let you guys decide. Stop, this is madness now. Don't do it, Alan. Run, Rahisha, run! Don't let him get away with that. Actually, I really like 4. Don't let him get away with that. I mean, he is an old man. Sometimes you miss your shots. We going 4? Did he? I actually missed that. Don't let him get away with that.
Die!
Hey, he's a better shot. He only missed 1 shot.
I'll kill you!
The Master has been injured. Terminate all opposition. Destroy the invaders.
It couldn't be helped. We did our best. Alright, to end the stream off, let's go back to the Jedi Council and tell them all of our great work here on Dantooine. I think the planet is so much closer to the light side. The planet is surely better than when we... surely better now than when we weren't here. Yeah, love leads to the dark side after all. They were all headed down a dark path. They all had to die. They all had to go. Jar, I have dealt with the matter.
I have nothing left to teach. Now.
Okay, Vandar.
There has been a report of a terrible battle near the Sandral estate to the south of the Enclave. Apparently a large force of droids attacked the estate. The defending droids returned in kind. The attacking family was apparently the Matali family, launching an attack on the Sandral estate. Both entire families were slain, including the boy Shen, who had been reported missing. There was a mention that someone noticed one or more other persons leaving the battle area after the conflict had finished. You were in that area, were you not? Did you see something?
No, I was somewhere else. That's horrible, I didn't know. Perhaps it was the Mandalorian Raiders. What do you guys think we should pick here? I'm trying to think of what Vaughn would say. Honestly, I don't think Vaughn would have done any of this. So, So I'm at a loss? It was Death the Mandalorians, yeah. Perhaps it was the Mandalorian Raiders.
Is that so? I cannot find fault with your statement.
Just lying to a room full of Jedi.
Your manner is odd. But no matter. More pressing things are at hand. You must always remember the destruction and chaos that the dark side can reap, and avoid it at all costs.
It's obvious Master Vandar senses something is not right with your story, yet he chooses to believe you, and I will not question the wisdom of a Jedi Master.
Ooh, boy, big dark side points on Vaughn. Ooh. Lots of dark side. Hey, our face isn't melting off like Palpatine. I'd say we're still on the up and up. See, Canderous is actually more evil than we are. So it's almost like we're still on the light side.
Yes?
Alright, thanks for coming out, guys. It was a really fun stream. I think we might be back later tonight for the rest of this. Tomorrow we'll be doing the new Baldur's Gate 3 patch, and Wednesday we will be playing some Opera Omnia. If you haven't already, hit the follow button, because it really helps me out. And also, the notification, because I also worked really hard on that follow notification. It took me quite a while to get that working. Next. Thank you, Autumn. Next, for not Wednesday. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know the deal. And we'll be back. I don't know what the next video will be on the channel. We'll see. Thanks for coming out, guys. It was a really fun stream. Session 10. And I hope you all had a good time. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please like the video, comment down below, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel, because it tells me you like my content and want me to keep making it. It also helps the channel grow. Until next time, later.